Each of those men were leading a company of 15 men leading research into Egypt to get the story from the Coptic church, but the brother of Jesus called James, his real name was Jacob, took the real teachings of Jesus into Egypt and back to the village where Mary was when he was a child.
This ain't just for the MCs, you know what I'm saying? This shit is like for anybody who has an appreciation or a desire to be a part of or our music, you know what I'm saying?
What makes the so-called Negro unable to stand on his own two feet? He has no self-confidence. He has no confidence in his own race. Because the white man destroyed your and my past, destroyed our knowledge of our culture. And by having destroyed it, now we don't know we have any achievement, any accomplishment. And as long as you can be convinced that you never did anything, you can never do anything. This is why the white man, his little children, he tells them about George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, all these white heroes. But we are never taught about any black heroes. Only someone we're shown in history is my grandfather was picking cotton.
Wow. Came a long way from that. Shit, my pops that went from grandpa's that went from picking cotton now. We picking white girls. Oh Lord, the product. 1, 2, 1, 2. Big Black L better in the cipher. How are you? Yo, Olo, break it down one time. Nice with the beats, I'm nice with the rhyme.
We did not think that it was a coincidence that 120 of the whites on this planet came from the state of Georgia, a state that has the worst record in the history of America for the mistreatment of black people in this country. They maybe are a little less, Mississippi is a little less hypocritical today than Georgia, but both of them are still practicing the same thing. Now the whites in Georgia fight Negroes with a smile, whereas they used to fight them with a growl.
Then you will always be looked down upon as a chump by the white man. You never will be given recognition nor respect. Your problem will continue to go unsolved and will still be in the same rut or ditch 1,000 years from now that we're in right now.
While you don't care to discuss your former name or the name that the slave master gave to your antecedent, it is a matter of record that Muhammad's last name was...
No, that's the name that his slave master gave to his grandfather or great-grandfather, but that's not his name.
Well, his mother and father thought that was his name.
They didn't know any better.
Well, if they didn't know any better or not, they thought that was his name.
Concerning the difference between the Black Revolution and the Negro Revolution, there's a difference. When you study the historic nature of revolutions, the motive of a revolution, the objective of a revolution, and the result of a revolution, and the methods used in a revolution, you may change words. You may devise another program. You may change your goal and you may change your mind. Look at the American Revolution in 1776. That revolution was for what? For land. How was it? Why did they want land? Independence. How was it carried out? Bloodshed. Number one, it was based on land. The basis of independence. And the only way they could get it was bloodshed. The French Revolution. What was it based on? The landless against the landlord. What was it for? Land. How did they get it? Bloodshed. Was no love lost. Was no compromise. Was no negotiation. I'm telling you, you don't know what a revolution is. Because when you find out what it is, you'll get back in the alley. You'll get out of the way. The Russian Revolution. What was it based on? Land. The landless against the landlord. How did they bring it about? Bloodshed. You haven't got a revolution that doesn't involve bloodshed. And you're afraid to bleed. I said you're afraid to bleed. Long as the white man sent you to Korea, you bled. He sent you to Germany, you bled. He sent you to the South Pacific to fight the Japanese, you bled. You bleed for white people. But when it comes time to seeing your own churches being bombed and little black girls murdered, you haven't got no blood. So I cite these various revolutions, brothers and sisters, to show you, you don't have a peaceful revolution. You don't have a turn the other cheek revolution. There's no such thing as a non-violent revolution. Only kind of revolution that's non-violent is the Negro Revolution. The only revolution based on loving your enemy is the Negro Revolution. The only revolution in which the goal is a desegregated lunch counter, a desegregated theater, a desegregated park, and a desegregated public toilet. You can sit down next to white folks on the toilet. That's no revolution. Revolution is based on land. Land is the basis of all independence. Land is the basis for freedom, justice, and equality. The white man knows what a revolution is. How do you think he'll react to you when you learn what a real revolution is? You don't know what a revolution is. If you did, you wouldn't use that word. A revolution is bloody. Revolution is hostile. Revolution knows no compromise. Revolution overturns and destroys everything that gets in its way.
This one right here is for everybody. It's not just for the rappers. It's for the vocalists. It's for, you know what I mean, the poem reciters. You know what I mean? It's for the people that just want to hear some dope-ass music. You know what I mean? If you don't want to spit, you don't want to put no lyrics to it, you just want to listen to it, this is for y'all. You know what I mean? We putting this out to let you know where we at. At the same time, we trying to, you know, educate the youth and the minds out there. Not just the youth, but just everybody. Just, you know, we need to take music back to some type of enlightenment. Because we falling way from that. You know what I mean? Like, we just trying to put out